So, but like I know what I look like, so it's okay.
You look
But
beautiful. You're always
hi
beautiful.
Judy,
Hi, honey. I love
welcome.
you.
Are we live on the page? Let me go look. I'm trying
Yeah.
to. We are okay. I'll go back and look
Oh,
again.
Randy's back. Yay.
Um,
Also tough.
Really quick, I just noticed because I was looking for our live, Michael Musa, who had done a Maverick song before, just made a post like 10 minutes ago. So I can't wait to go and see that. For everybody who's watching on Facebook, thank you for being here. Happy Malo Monday. Randy is back, you all. He's still under the weather, but we're happy he's here. I say praise God. I just want everybody. I have a little prayer for everybody who is under the weather right now. Joni's not feeling well.
Oh,
Joni, we're
no.
thinking of you. I have a lot of friends personally who are under the weather. So I just wanted to say that we're thinking of you all. But Randy, we have missed you. It's not the same without you, obviously. But you see all the posts everybody makes today on Malo Monday. Malo Monday is like our favorite day. And I know I can't see myself, but y'all can see me. I got this wonderful gift today from, and I'm going to say, I didn't want to put him on the spot, but this came to me from Mark Potter. And I'm so
Oh, that
happy
was
this didn't
nice.
fit you, Mark Potter. I'm so happy that apparently this size did not accommodate your body. And for that,
Wait, does that mean you have his address now?
you know, I didn't even look at the box. Now that you mention it, oh man, I'm so blonde. I don't even know where it came from. I just know it was like $22 in shipping.
Annette,
Ah,
it is gorgeous. It is so beautiful.
it's beautiful. I love
I
anything tie
love
dye.
all
Like,
those colors.
yes,
Wonderful.
I love it. So Mark Potter, and he sent me some other things, and like I said, I don't want to put him on the spot. He's very generous. I offered to pay him. He sent me very nice Mavericks things, and I'll just leave it at that. But I have to share this card that he sent, and I don't know if y'all can see it. It says Annette, quote unquote, crazy Mavericks t-shirt lady.
It
I don't know what he means by that, but
means you are collecting. You are a
yes.
collector.
And he wrote me a very nice card, but you guys just aren't ready for this. And he told me the name of the person who did this art. I don't know the name. Betty might want to get with this gentleman because I love this.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
You see
wow.
it?
Yeah, that's cool.
It is absolutely incredible. And I'm just so
Neat.
thrilled. So
Oh,
I
that is neat.
Mark Potter, thank you. A million thank yous. This was such a beautiful gift. Just very generous gift from you. And I'm really excited about everything he sent me. And I just think it was, like I said, it was very generous. He didn't have
That's
to.
really good. You should take a close-up photo with your phone and then
Okay.
upload the image to the group. I think
Okay.
everybody will like that.
It's
That's
really
cool.
cute. He told me the name of the artist. I can't read the signature, honestly. He told me, so I'll try to get that. But this is just a really, I just think it's super cool. Super cool. Looks, very mavericky. So, and then I'm really happy you're here, Randy. I'm happy to see everybody on Facebook. Thank you for being here. Let me see if I can see who is here. Joanne, thank you for being here. Hi, love. Hi, Kay. Thank you for being here. Bob Collins, thank you for being in the house. Don Carter, man, happy Malo Monday, man. Although now it's happy Malo Tuesday over where you are, I believe.
Yeah.
Happy to see you, man. Man, you're gonna get a kick out of this. I was gone for 4 days to Palm Springs, and somebody put away my coffee pot, my water pot, my water kettle, whatever you call that. So right
Oh,
now, when I was getting ready for the meeting, I did my old thing. I filled this cup up with water and I put it in the microwave and I said, "Oh, wait, what happened?" And I took it out of the microwave and I had to get my pot out of the cupboard because I had been leaving my pot on the stove where I need it. But I'm so happy that I learned how to make a proper cup of tea.
okay. Let me ask you this: is it a plug-in kettle or does it belong on the stove?
No, it goes on the stove.
Okay,
Goes
I wanted to make sure.
Okay, I'm not that blonde.
Just
Actually,
asking.
I am that blonde. Actually, I am that
That's what
blonde.
I'm asking.
Okay. I don't know if you heard, but the fire alarm went off Friday night at the hotel in Palm Springs. I don't know where the stairs are. Why is some lady in the loudspeaker telling everybody to make it their way to the stairs? You better send somebody for a net. I don't know north, south, east, west. I don't use a compass. I'm not a Girl Scout. So, anyhow, it was a false alarm. Some child pulled the thing. But thank you all for being here. Don Carter says, hi, family. Randy, so happy you are back. Prayers and the prayer sign. You get to feeling 100%. Mand loves my t-shirt. Mand, I love this t-shirt. I can't pick a favorite t-shirt. But this one probably will become my favorite t-shirt just because I love all the colors and because it came from Mark Potter and because it was such a just a generous, kind, very
It really
kind
was. That was sweet.
gift from him. Very kind. But so anyhow, so now I like tea. Okay, I didn't make tea in Palm Springs because they didn't have a way for me to boil my own water. And I thought that a Keurig water would go against the laws of Ethan Allen. So I
No,
didn't,
still boil the water.
yeah. So I just bypassed tea in Palm Springs. But one thing I wanted to learn today, because I don't know if you've heard me mention, y'all, I have beautiful orange trees in my backyard and a lemon
Yeah.
tree. And today I watched about 74 videos on how to segment an orange. And apparently I can put the skin in the tea, the rind in the
Yeah.
tea to put the essence of orange in my tea. So I'm
Yeah.
going to become extra fancy, Ethan Allen. He's probably going to say it's some kind of violation of national treaty or something. Um, but I'm gonna start doing that on my tea. And my oranges are, for whatever reason, I don't know anything. I mean, I did take agriculture. I was an FFA, but these oranges, for whatever reason, are not terribly acidic because, like, if you want to hurt me, give me a glass of orange juice and we'll have a problem. The sugar, something, no
Really?
bueno. But these oranges, I did try them last night. They're almost there. I think I'm waiting for the blossoms to come out. They should be ready like in a month, is what I understand. Because I've only been back in California for about 18 months, so I haven't got back into my citrus groove. But I didn't have any problems last night. I ate an orange. I didn't have any acid discomfort. So I don't know if it's different when you make orange juice versus fresh oranges, but my oranges are
There
delightful.
is. There's a big difference depending on the type of
So
orange
I
juice
I
you're
only
doing.
can have fresh oranges, and that is that fancy. Okay. I can only have a fresh off the tree. And so my friend that left today to go back to Texas that was here with me in Palm Springs, I sent her home with a carry-on bag full of oranges. I'm curious how many she made it home with because I imagine the flight crew would probably or the people on the plane. But my oranges are just lovely. So I'm looking forward to one segmenting. Is that the right segmenting oranges for salads and dinners and
One
lunch and
second.
charcuterie and things like that, but also being able to add to my tea.
What's that?
If you take the orange
I already told.
and
Oh,
just kind of like really like a half an orange, like a little bit more than a half an orange.
put my hair on yet? No, I think I put.
I
Cut
got it.
the cut the upper part off. Core out the orange that's inside of it, and then punch holes through it
Oh,
on side, but like with like either like an ice pick or something like that, and put holes all around through it. And if you're doing loose tea or the tea bag, you can put the tea in the orange
oh,
and
okay.
use
Drainer.
you can use like a paper filter
Oh, okay.
as well, because if you don't have like a strainer would be ideal if it's a fine mesh micro strainer, and set that in there and do a pour over with your boiling water over that, and just do a real slow circling over the tea in the
Ah,
orange, and it infuses in the orange,
I
the
like
flavor
that
of the
because
orange.
that sounds fancy. Um, I saw also when I was watching videos on segmenting an orange, somebody cut an orange in half and then folded it inside out and
Uh-huh.
pulled off the pieces. I
Uh-huh.
would have, Blondie would have never thought of that one either.
I've been doing that since I was little.
I didn't know that. Well, it's probably been over a decade since I've been able to enjoy, but I never tried to do like fresh. Well, yeah, I just kind of got something happened with orange juice and I couldn't enjoy it and I stopped eating oranges, but I'm back in the orange game. I'm back in the citrus game big time this year. So I'm really happy you're here, Randy, for two reasons. For lots of reasons, but these are two things that I've been waiting for you to come back to ask you. So last night we had a discussion. I think I had sent you a TikTok of a Raul Malo shirt that really upset me. And
I
I
haven't.
did
I gotta look and see.
maybe I didn't send it. I'll find it and send it to you. But when I went to report it, there's like 20 options. Now, Judy's husband was kind enough last night to say that it should be reported as infringement. There was one of
Can't.
oh,
Only Betty can do infringement because she's got to
that's
file the proper documents to
yes,
prove infringement.
yes,
You cannot file infringement unless it's your own
correct.
product
And
or
that's what
your
I
own
was
name or
that's
whatever.
what I was encountering, and I was going through the various options, but then it wanted me to say who I am, how come it's intellectual property. I had
Yeah,
to
you
provide
have to file the
documentation.
paperwork with that. It
Yes,
has to be
yeah.
your
So,
own, or you own the business, or the name, or the likeness, or whatever. A random person just can't file infringement.
well, I did all kinds of reports, and I said, you know what? They're bullying and harassing him. How about that? Get rid of it. So I wanted to ask you, for us, those of us who cannot put things like infringement or intellectual property, which of those boxes should we select after we like it 20 times?
Well, I mean, just filing that it's a fake product. File the if it's like Facebook where you can leave a comment wherever you can. Report the page as infringement. And putting Raul's name because Raul was on Facebook. He's blue check marked.
Yes.
So his page, so you can input his name, copying likeness or impersonating, like
Okay.
impersonating a person. You can do that.
Yeah.
That one you can do for sure.
Okay. Because it
But as far as
has
TikTok,
uptick.
you're kind of shit out of luck on TikTok. You can
Okay.
file a complaint, but it's not going to go necessarily very far.
Well, I've been putting nasty comments in there.
Oh, and that works too. It does.
You're going to hell. No, but that's next. Because as I said yesterday, you're literally taking food off the table for the people who have worked their entire careers to the legitimacy of any type of merch or products.
Is that
And
what you
you're
wrote?
no, it
You
cuts off.
should.
Well, they cut off my words, and but
Oh yeah, you're limited.
I do tell them things that you're not a fan. You're hurting the family. You know, the family's grieving. You shouldn't be doing this ever, but especially right now. Where's your mother? That's what I feel like saying. But anyhow, I did
She's in
bring
the
that.
other room scamming somebody else.
Yeah. So if I just, again, I humbly ask if y'all could help me in that endeavor because those people are infuriating me. It's wrong what they're doing. They are taking food off the table for people who have worked their entire lives to have a career where people want your merchandise, where people want something of you, not from some, you know, Joe Blow who's just bootlegging, if that's what you call it. Is that the right term? Impersonating or stealing, thievery, chicanery, foolery, whatever word you want to use. So that was one thing. And then the second thing I was going to ask you is I'm sure you probably saw that Lorenzo Molina posted a GoFundMe. His parents are going through seeking asylum, and there's like cost issues, and so he has a GoFundMe, and I didn't want to necessarily promote it, but I know you're supportive of all the bandmates, so I just wanted to mention it.
Can you repeat that? Because my signal just dropped. I
Yes,
heard the GoFundMe. I didn't see what was after that.
for Lorenzo Molina, for his
They,
parents' asylum. They have a GoFundMe for the cost of his
oh,
asylum. So I didn't know if it was okay for me to tell people, but I know you're pro the members, the bandmates, staying viable financially. So I just wanted to mention that.
I had no idea. I'm looking it up right now.
Hillary posted it, and I was just gonna ask if it's okay to put it
I
on the
haven't
page.
really even been on social media even
Yeah,
much
you haven't actually.
until today.
In fact, last night was the first night I sent you 18, reels.
18 reels.
I love language, Randy. What can I tell you? Let's see. Don Carter says, I keep seeing a t-shirt ad. It pops up on my feed. I took a screenshot of it to show Randy so he can report it. Good job, Don. You get a
Don't send
star.
it to me. You can report it just the same as you reporting it. There's not
Yes,
any
just
difference
report it.
of you taking the extra step to send it to me. Just report it yourself. Just like I tell everybody who's sent me all that stuff, you have to report it as well. You just report it for copyright, not copyright infringement. You report it for impersonation, a fake
Yes.
page, personating a celebrity. You put Raul's name on there. Go that route for one, and then you can also go back and report it again for being a fake page, flag it as AI, whatever, and then block the page. If it's an ad, a clickable ad, click it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again.
Interesting.
Because every click costs them money.
Okay, there you go. That's what Randy said, and that's what I couldn't remember to repeat.
Where's
But
the
anyhow,
GoFundMe posted?
Hillary put it on her page. Hillary has it on her page. I think Lorenzo might have it on his page, but
It's
it's
not
not on.
on Instagram.
Okay, it's on Facebook.
Oh,
Um, so I haven't shared it to the Malo Strong page. Margot Me says I reported about 10 on Facebook. Facebook reviewed them and said they won't take them down, but since then I have not seen any more.
ignore that first response from Facebook. They will often, it's an AI
Automated.
generated system. It's automatically generally going to tell you that they can't do anything about it, but a lot of times they'll review it. Several months later, it goes into the system and somebody physically reviews it, a human reviews it. And that's often when they'll remove a page like that, especially if it's a fake page. It can take up to like 3 or 4 months to remove one.
She says she hasn't seen them anymore since that. Good job, Dawn. Good job, Margot. You both get gold stars today. Debbie Potter said, I did that. I reported a fake t-shirt ad for Raul Malo and I was blocked on Facebook for 4 days. That particular person or company had me blocked on Facebook for false accusations. You know what?
That's because they commented something very nasty that was
My
not
days are
a
numbered.
it's how you do it. So Facebook had a right to be able to do that, but you can challenge it when they do that. You file a complaint with Facebook.
Yeah.
But what you need to do is go to the reviews. Leave it on the reviews, not in the feed comments, but on the reviews.
Okay.
And just report the page as being a fake page. Don't say this, you're liars or anything.
Yeah.
Don't do any of that because you're an idiot if you do. Because all it's going to do is get you banned or blocked.
Bob Collins said, I reported that Linda Ronstadt AI video last night, but it's TikTok, so nothing will happen. I'm sure. Bastards.
Yeah, TikTok is very difficult to get.
I agree with you, Bob. Hi, Hillary. Welcome. Hillary, thank you for being here. I just told Randy about Lorenzo Molina's GoFundMe.
Oh, here it is. Okay.
And he's going to share it to the page. So I know Lorenzo has a lot of fans here, and he is working very hard for his parents. Asylum is not inexpensive or cheap. It's very, very costly. It's a long process. And so obviously,
Raul and Betty spent a fortune
help or
getting bands
wants
over.
to help, please help. Lorenzo's busy serving our country, and we thank him for that. He's doing right by our country. We need to do right by him. So, if you're interested, we'll post that on the page again. That's for Lorenzo Molina, the trumpet player who is now serving in the United States.
They've raised just under $1,500, and they're asking for 4. It was just under
Excellent.
1,500 already.
Excellent. So that will be on the page. And then Carol, she's on the Sandy Beaches cruise right now. Yes, Hillary, so proud of him, and he shouldn't be reluctant. You know, I understand his hesitancy, but we're a family here, and just like Raul and the rest of the bandmates have brought us, their music will continue to bring us enjoyment. Hi, Cherie, welcome, love. That has value to all of us. And so hopefully that will translate into some financial contributions to
This is
Lorenzo.
actually for medical bills.
Oh, and medical bills. Okay. Yes.
Yeah, that's what this actually is for medical bills.
Yeah, so we'll put it on the page, and if anybody is so inclined as to help Lorenzo, I'm sure he'll appreciate it. His family will appreciate it. And then Carol requested for her birthday, if anybody wanted to make a donation or give her a gift, donation to the Leptomeningeal Foundation. That's also another way. And then, of course, the Malo family still has their GoFundMe. So I know this seems a lot of people think like, oh, these people would have so much money. It's not that. It's the cost of the medical just being astronomical because LMD is not a common cancer. But what I wanted to say about that, because I've tried to help people before, is if everybody just sent $1, and imagine that by 1,000 people. So it's not you don't have to send an exorbitant amount of money to be
No,
of service.
$5 because
Yeah.
GoFundMe takes
Oh, okay.
their
Yeah.
little
So
bit of fee, but even
$5.
if it's $5 goes a
Yes,
long way.
but $1 or $5 from 1,000 people is an enormous, enormous blessing and takes the weight. I mean, we've all had financial struggles from time to time, or situations in our life that cause financial, concerns, and it's not a fun place to be. And these are people that we love and care about, and the for Lorenzo, I realize in the military they're not paid very much.
Even less right
Um
now.
yeah, yeah. So um and Hillary says, right, Randy, his father-in-law had a heart attack. Okay, he had 5 stents, no insurance. So it's really easy to figure out that their costs are
Plus a car
probably,
accident.
and a car accident.
Father-in-law had a heart attack. It's all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff.
Yeah. So let's all just keep Lorenzo in our prayers if you can. Hillary says, right, a small amount of money helps, even to share for others to help is a huge help. Correct. And that's so true. So even if 1,000 people can give just a little bit of small contribution, the price of a cup of coffee, that would go a
Less.
long way. Yeah, a cup of coffee, a Starbucks, a Frappuccino, mocha.
7, 8, $9. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
we have almost 11,000 people on the page now.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So
So
yes,
one
if
tenth.
yes, if everybody could just please, I'm asking from the bottom of my heart for Lorenzo.
I'm working on
If
the
you want.
post right now.
Excellent. Thank you, Randy. And if you love Carol and want to send her a little something for her birthday, again, she's out on the Sandy Beaches cruise right now, and she has requested a donation to Leptomeningeal Foundation, whatever you feel. But I just know that it might seem like a little thing to you, or not significant, but we all understand what it's like to struggle, especially when there's an adversity, through adversity, if something has happened that has caused the adversity. So I thank you all for being here so much. Thank you for coming in, Cherie. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good. I saw your post today on the Malo Monday.
Oh,
Don't you
right.
do you love Malo Monday? I do.
I do. I'm trying to make a post every Malo Monday.
I am too. And you know what? I wake up on Malo Monday. I wake up every Monday going, today's Malo Monday. So, and it was nice because my Malo Monday got started early because I had to take my friend to the airport this morning, and I was up at 6. It didn't occur to me I didn't need to get up early because I got to use the carpool lane. Duh. So I could have, because I'm always driving around by myself. But I love Malo Monday, and I know I saw some posts today, and everybody might think that that picture that you have is not significant or special. They are, because we haven't seen it. It doesn't matter if you were in the front row or in the 50th row. It's capturing a moment in time of the life of someone that we love and adore. And we get to see it in a way that we've never seen before. So I love when people post on Malo Monday and they put things that to them they're like, ah, I just took this picture. My camera's not that great, or not everybody's a Hillary, but they're still good pictures. They're still good. They're enjoyable to us. They bring comfort to us. And speaking of bringing comfort to us, I didn't realize until yesterday when I drove home. It was a beautiful day yesterday coming home from Palm Springs. And I got to listen to Raul and the Mavericks for a serious length of time, like at least a couple hours, and look out over the mountains and the windmills and the desert. And if you have the opportunity to do that, and 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 you want to think about Raul in a positive way or put out good vibes, that's when it happens. When you're cruising along at 70 miles an hour, and it's the sun's out, it's a beautiful day. It was Sunday, and you're listening to his voice, it all the feelings. That's when you that's it. I can't It was so cathartic. It's not the same when you're at home and you hear 10 minutes here, and then the doorbell rings, or then you got to go, or then you get in the car, and you got your purse, and you're in and out running errands, and then stop and start and stop. It's not the same. It's great, but it's not the same as when you're cruising along alone with your thoughts, especially if you can open the sunroof and you get to hear that voice that you love. Do it. I don't know where you got to drive. I don't know where you live, where you can do that at, but do it for at least an hour. And I'm going to tell you, it is going to put a peaceful feeling on you like you just can't believe. Do it. Do it. You want to connect with Raul, you want to talk to Raul, you want to feel him, do it. It's just going to permeate your soul. I guarantee you. It was beautiful. I'm going to go back to Palm Springs just so I can drive and come back.
Sounds
Do it
beautiful.
again.
Do it in a convertible. I'm
Do it
imagining
again. Well,
that
that's what Raul did in July when he was
Uh-huh.
here. They had a convertible and they drove from Santa Barbara to Palm Desert.
Oh, yeah.
He did.
Oh.
So, thank you all for being here so much. To everybody here that's here on Facebook, and to the people who will watch later. Ethan Allen, we're thinking of you. I make a proper cup of tea now. You should put a gold star next to my name. And I hope Carol's having a good time on the cruise. I'm sure she is. She's done it for so long. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a little prayer for everybody that is. I know the flu is going around like gangbusters, and it's not just here. It's in all over the United States, on the East Coast and the Midwest, and everybody. Randy has been not well, and I don't know that we got off necessarily to the best New Year's start. I know I didn't, but thank God I have been not sick. So, well, when did I lose my voice? That was like 2 months ago, but that was like barely nothing. So I'm going to read this little prayer. And Judy, did you have anything to say? You usually have something witty.
I'll add. I'll add. I think I was inspired a little bit. I felt like I was being inspired by Raul. I was in the post office and I had a person in front of me, and I was trying to figure out if she was. I told you I usually use a Spanish lead to introduce. So I couldn't tell for sure, but then she started speaking to a woman behind me and said she was from the Dominican Republic. So I
Okay.
said, okay. So I introduced her. I said, my thing, do you like to listen to Spanish music? So I told her about the Mavericks and Raul. Then the woman behind me that she was talking to, I told her about the Mavericks and Raul and their Spanish albums. And then I had a guy on the phone, and I just decided why not. And I told him about Raul and the Mavericks, and he said, "Oh, I think I have heard of the Mavericks." So that was my promotion today. And otherwise, thank God. Everything is
Well, I'd like to think that we're not music snobs, but the other night at the gala, they played an array of different kinds of music, and I understand they had to appeal to everyone. But they had this young lady, I think she was from UCLA or somewhere, and she's just put a song on Spotify. I didn't get her name or whatever. And I'm sure she's lovely to her parents and stuff as far as her song and her singing. But I think as Mavericks fans and Raul fans, we have come to have a certain
yes.
taste, sophistication of music. And so when other people sing, it's like,
Trying to compare to
you're just not going to be like,
the
you're
bar is too high. The bar is
yeah,
at
the
the
bar
highest
is so
level.
high. Nobody's ever going to reach that bar. And so for those people, I lo siento, okay? But just own it, okay? Don Carter put, I was listening to Back in Your Arms Again, and I had it on blast driving down the road to my mom's house. Happy, uplifting song. It makes my heart so happy. I totally agree, Don. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But yeah, so listening to other people, I did actually listen to the Bee Gees today I had them on for about an hour. And I enjoyed it, but I mean, I've always loved the Bee Gees, but I enjoyed it because they did How Can You Mend a Broken Heart? And so then I'm able to compare it, like, oh, the Mavericks, that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that was the only reason. And then you know what, they did play Cha 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 Them More. They played Dean Martin the other night. And
Right, right.
people must get sick of me because I'm like, Raul did this song on Quarantunes. It's a 2 CD album. Blah, blah, blah. Probably like, this girl's nuts. This girl's psychotic. Let's see.
Too bad.
Did you see my shirt?
Mm-hmm.
I got it from Mark Potter. Isn't it beautiful? Do you have this shirt?
I have it, but the one I have is too small.
Oh, well, that's why I got this one from Mark. It was too small. It's a common problem. Just find somebody smaller than you. That's what Mark did.
Yeah.
See? It works out for them. I'm so happy it didn't fit him. Debbie Potter said, thank you, Annette, for that statement. I have a hard time listening to somebody else saying Raul Malo songs. Yes, I I guess it'll always be, I don't want to compare everybody to Raul, but I mean, what's that saying? Once you've had the best,
you can't go back to the, yeah.
what's the something about the rest, or I'm not crazy. I'm not wrong. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, actually. I'm not sorry. We know what we like.
Yep.
I feel like too, every time Raul has covered someone else's song, to me, it's always better than the original.
Exactly. I said that yesterday, and I don't mean anything against John Anderson. John Anderson's Swingin' is lovely. I know all the words to Swingin', one of the very few songs that I do, but it is done in a less elaborate orchestration than Raul and the Mavericks version of Swingin'. So which one am I going to pick? I mean, you do the math. I mean, you just can't. And like Judy just said, Raul has made the bar so high, and that's, people just need to accept it. But it's a nice try. I enjoyed it. It's good, when you're on at a paid event in Palm Springs for someone else to sing. I mean, everybody has to start somewhere. But I mean, he was great when he started. Let's just be fair. Okay.
I will say this morning, I appreciate you giving me a chance to share, number one. Number two, I think I started my morning watching an interview with Paul and Eddie. I think that is like, it ease into like the music. It was easier for me to watch an interview with them.
Was it you who posted a belated birthday to Jerry Dale?
I did.
That was nice of you. When was his birthday?
I don't know. I saw someone else mention it.
You know what? I'll go through Hillary's calendar.
but someone posted something. Oh, it was Emily. It was someone from the show. I think it was Emily West. Or someone posted something and made a comment and then said also it's Jerry Dale's birthday.
So
And
maybe
so I responded to it and I said, you know, I commented and then I said happy birthday to Jerry Dale. But I don't think it was really his birthday because I went and looked at my calendar. It wasn't on the calendar, and then I saw something later. And his birthday is at a different time.
October 27th.
Now.
Hillary just posted October 27th.
I don't know why I followed. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I'm going to October, and Hillary is not wrong because in the beautiful month of October, look at that. Can you all see that?
That would be wrong. Hilly would not be wrong. Oh,
It says
go delete it.
that in on October 27th. So if you want to know the birthdays of every Mavericks band member, just get one of Hillary's calendars and you'll never forget.
Terrible.
You'll always know. Then you'll never be belated like Judy and I.
Mistaken or completely mistaken.
I've got the GoFundMe posted on Instagram and Facebook, and I just shared it to the group and tagged everyone on the group in that message. I'll monitor and see how many donations come in from this point on.
Excellent. Thank you. So yeah, Hillary, it's posted now. Margot Me, did you see the post of the man who was at his 30th Mavericks concert and asked Raul if he could kiss him? And Raul said, okay. The man said it was prickly and Raul smelled like Old Spice.
That was so funny. I was trying to remember what
I haven't seen that.
That was funny. And that was it. That was
he smelled like Old Spice.
Old Spice, yeah.
You know what? If I would have known all I needed to do was go to 30 concerts so that I could get a kiss, man, why didn't I think of that?
Just the way that the guy had written the story to the narrative about how he asked him if he could kiss him. Yeah, it was really funny.
Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Happening.
Oh, that's so awesome. 30 concerts and you get a kiss. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Man. Hillary says, thank you so much, Randy. I'll make sure Lorenzo knows. Yes, Hillary, let him know that we definitely will.
He's tagged on Instagram.
Yeah, it's tagged on Instagram, Randy says. And we're definitely gonna try and help Lorenzo out because he means so much to all of us. And
I did the more specific hashtags also tagging. Well, I don't tag them. I prefer not to tag them on anything, but I use the hashtag for Raulita and for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
I ran out of hashtags because you can only do 5 now on Instagram.
I noticed that.
I was in that.
Thank God that came after. Thank God that came after we were promoting the prayer chain. Because remember, I used to put like 10 hashtags.
Yeah, and I told you needed to reduce it because it was going to go 3 to 5.
Oh, yeah.
That's why I told you that. I was in the beta program on that.
I don't know if I shared this story about Lorenzo, but I don't know if y'all remember there was one time where he got attacked at a bar in Nashville.
I did. Yeah, Robert and I donated to help him.
Yes, and
I remember that clearly.
Let me tell you how sweet he is. I had made some comments on, I think it was Facebook at the time when he had been assaulted, and somebody in the comments came after me, real nasty, and Lorenzo contacted me, and I was like, at first I was like, this is a scam, somebody's faking, but then when I saw his face live, I was like, oh, well, you're him.
Well, Lorenzo is such a sweet guy.
Super sweet guy.
Let me tell you, that bar got in so much trouble.
Yeah,
I think their license got pulled, but I don't remember because I know it went to the point where it was on CNN.
Yes.
Within not even 10 hours.
It was really bad.
It was on CNN. And then by that following morning, it was already on the Daily News, and then it started going on to the Wire, and then Rolling Stones and everything. And
Really?
that following, I think it was 2 days later, the lieutenant governor.
Oh, wow.
Oh no, the state, I think it was state assembly. Somebody commented that's over Nashville, and then it was just like one after another. Then I think the lieutenant governor commented, but it was like one thing after another, and then like everybody started coming forward with all their stories of all the same problems.
Oh, wow.
It went like wildfire.
It was a very unfortunate that that happened. But and then so I was very shocked
He
that it was
broke his
actually Lorenzo.
nose.
Yeah, when he called me, you could tell he'd been assaulted. So that's how I knew it wasn't a fake person when he contacted me, because I could tell by his face that he'd been assaulted. But he's a very, very kind individual, obviously very talented. And if you never really paid attention or noticed, one, he was obviously very good friends with Raul, and they loved each other very much. You can see the love between them when they were together in the last months, when you would see Lorenzo with Raul, but also the professionalism, the performance, the performer, the musician on stage. And I can't do his dances, but we've all seen Lorenzo dance on stage.
Love it.
Julio and Percy, and he plays so many instruments, and he's Lorenzo, he just added his musical talent, just was just another exceptional level of talent, on already on top of talent. It was
And
more,
joined the military as soon as he became a
and
citizen.
joined the military. Yes, he's serving our country. And that'll be something that I'll always be. And see, that was the visionary that Raul was, because when we first started seeing the Mavericks, there wasn't the horns, there wasn't the accordion, there wasn't, but Raul knew where he was going. We just didn't know yet. But I remember the first time I saw him with the Havana horns, it might have been the live in Austin. I know I'd seen them in others, but that was like, oh, now you did it. Now you did it. And when the accordion came out, that's it. Yeah. I like that guy that throws his glasses when he eats. That was me when like that happened. Just, we're we're done. But let's see. Joanne Stein said, yes, that was Jeff Isaac Harrison, a DJ here in Michigan.
Oh, donations already just jumped up. Holy
Oh,
crap.
did they?
They sure
Oh my
did.
God. I have a photo of you giving him a kiss or trying to, man. Hillary, you know what? She probably tried a lot. It wasn't hard to get the picture. Man, I bet you got a kiss or two or three or 100. Just saying. That's so wonderful. So yeah, if you all look at the page and you see the GoFundMe, it's for Lorenzo Molina. He's had a variety of hardships in a very short amount of time. His father has had a heart attack and had 5 stents, a car accident, and we know that medical costs and car costs, any type of car issue is never a little bit of money. It's never like
And
any.
they drained their finances trying to get them over here,
Yes.
because that's tens of thousands of dollars to get somebody
Yes.
over.
Yes. And so help Lorenzo and his family out. Again, we love Lorenzo. He's such he's a very loving individual. You can tell when you saw him with Raul. I mean, you could see the relationship between them was very, very, very special. So yes. Hillary, woohoo, keep those donations coming. Yes, yes. And that's I ask again from the bottom of my heart for Lorenzo Molina and his family, because I have tremendous respect for people who serve our country. It's not something that I could do, but I'm
Just got
happy that
another donation.
I'm happy that my father could. That my father was in the army, Lorenzo. My dad was in the army. He was in military police. So anyhow, so let me read my little prayer that I have for everybody who's not feeling well. Dear Lord, we lift up all those who are facing illness today. We ask that you would bring them healing, comfort, and peace to their bodies, calm their worry, and let them experience the healing power of your love. So that's going out to everybody who isn't necessarily feeling themselves like themselves lately, being sick. There's, like I said, there's all kinds of things going around. And if you're not feeling sick, God bless you the same. Pray for those who are, please. And then I'm going to do our Lord's Prayer just for Bob Collins so I can read it super, super fast. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen.
Amen, Selah.
I I was gonna say
you have a
too.
recovery quickly.
Yes. Joni was gonna do meditation tomorrow. I'm gonna say maybe not because she's not feeling well today. So just be prepared. You know, we're kind of very fluid here on this platform, and I like that about us because I think only cool people can do that. Because the people who are too structured and regimented and can't get out of their, routine. And also, speaking of prayers, Judy, your prayer yesterday for my drive home had to be the cutest. Let's just say thank you, Hillary. Amen. Judy sent me a prayer. She recorded it. It was audio, and Judy left no stone unturned.
No, I don't.
As far as my travel, my tires, my radiator, my air conditioner, any potential obstructions in the road, weather conditions, precipitation, windshield wipers, seatbelt malfunction. She hit every box. So if you need prayer, let Judy know because she is going to cover you in a gargantuan no stone left unturned prayer. Okay. If you're flying, then you're going to have some fuselage, some landing gear, some instrument panels, some flight attendants, some TSA, some drug sniffing dog, the Chick-fil-A in the airport. Let Judy know because she's not going to miss one single thing that you have the premium gas, not the 87 octane gas, that your fuel injectors, that your spark plugs all be firing at the same time, that your mirrors are properly adjusted.
See that, like, you were talking about. I just remembered you were talking about having your sunroof open while you're singing Raul's songs,
Yes,
and
I
it was
did.
raining. How do you know that was actually rain? That could have been something other than some fuselage falling out of a plane in your mouth.
Well, I don't know, but
The lovely images.
let's just
I know what
say
you're going to say.
Judy's
It's
prayer.
birds.
And there's a lot of planes flying over LA.
Judy's prayer. You know what? Judy's not wrong though. Now that I think about it, a gentleman spoke at the on our session on Saturday. He had drove from Los Angeles to Palm Springs on the 10 freeway and hit a refrigerator.
Oh my
So
goodness.
no, so Judy, and he was fine, and he
Was it a nice refrigerator? I
I
mean, is
don't
it something
know.
you could
Not
put in the
anymore.
back?
I think his car was pretty. I think he had to rent a car. But after he said that, I think I saw it on my way to Palm Springs because I was on the 10 that night, and I thought it was like some kind of camper shell. But now in hindsight, I think it was a refrigerator. So anyhow, Judy was not wrong when
Wow.
she made this
Wow.
the only thing she didn't throw
Composition.
in was please do not hit the flamingos outside the JW Marriott.
Wait a minute. I did say
Hit the
animals.
stamps on the refrigerator. They're crap. Run it right over, but don't hit the flamingo.
Yeah.
That's why I include animals. I didn't include birds.
Did say animals.
I did see animals.
The
but
flamingos in Palm Springs tend to stay. They like it there, and I know I can see why.
beautiful. I bet beautiful.
It was I had
Wow.
such a good time. I'm gonna try and get back to Palm Springs more. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. It was just a really good experience. But I don't like to leave my house, so we'll see how that happens. It's kind of like I mean I have to get a house there so I can stay there. I don't know. But
what are you going to
anyhow,
do if you don't want to leave your house? and I invite you over to, and I finally find something in Italy, you gonna
Well,
stay
then
home?
I'll go. For you, I'll
Okay.
go. Yeah,
Okay.
I figure like if I ever have to fly a long distance, I'll just like throw a few back and take a couple of sleeping pills and wake up when I get there. I'll be fresh as a daisy.
You know, the biggest secret with that, because I've used to fly internationally so much, especially when I was working in Japan, um, and Manila, is you go to, well, I used to do it at Target. I don't go there anymore. But you go buy like the mini bags of like pre-wrapped chocolates, usually the Ghirardelli. So I'll buy like,
The big
you know,
bag.
bag of Ghirardelli. I'll buy the bags of facial wipes or iPads and things like that, where you can get a bulk of them, and buy different things like that. I mix it all up and just little bits and pieces. The whole thing I may spend $40 maximum. I fill a gift bag up. I gift it to the. This is only if I'm more than just a few hours.
Yeah.
I gift it to the flight attendants. As soon as I get on, this is for you guys. I got friends who fly all the time. You work your ass off. This is for you.
You're a
This isn't for
genius.
anybody else.
You're a genius.
It's so nice.
I get
I've
and
heard
and
people doing
I
that.
will upgrade usually for international flights, but not often for like, you know, just for regular flights. But sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. But oftentimes I'll just get upgraded anyway for free. But I get food bought for me. I get
Wow.
bottles of champagne shoved in my bags, like all kinds of stuff.
Well,
Believe me, it pays for itself
that
a
it's
hundredfold.
true. Or you can wear something low cut. I'm just saying. There's more than one way to, just saying.
That's
I'm just gonna leave that out there. Do with it what you will. Don Carter said someone here ran their car into the side of a house. Don, that's actually fairly common. I'll just say this one time and nobody asked me questions.
That happens
But
here in Charlotte all the time.
when my parents were getting divorced, my mom drove her car into the living room. Sorry, Mom. She did. It's a long story. It's okay. We're all fine. Everybody was fine. The car was fine. I saw her 2 weeks later, like nothing ever happened. That's okay. Oldsmobile was a good car. That's when they made cars. I think I was like 10 when that happened. I never verbalized what had happened till I was like
Oh, the
24.
car probably had a small scratch on it, and half the house is taken out.
Yeah, my dad put a block wall in front of the house after that happened. Like that was gonna keep my mom out. My mom's Hispanic. My mom's Mexican. Come on.
Oh no,
It was great. It
she's
was
gonna do
funny.
that again.
That gave us all something to talk about. So anyhow, thank
1
you all for
second.
being
Wait.
here.
I want to do something. Quick.
Are you talking to me, Judy?
Well, I'm talking to you. Yes, quietly, I'm talking to you because I wanted to share a picture I just found. So
Okay.
if it shows up, then I
Is
can,
this your Malo Monday contribution on
well,
live?
truthfully, you should know what I really wanted to do, one of the videos that I had recorded, but I
I
did
call them
actually,
montages.
I didn't make a new one. No, it was actually a video from the last concert that I decided to use. But here is what I want to show you this is Jim Lauderdale. Let's see if it's going to show up.
Oh,
You know
Jim
from
what?
the
Lauderdale.
Ryman.
These don't always work, but if it works, that would be great if it would work.
He and Raul were good friends.
Yep.
So he's the one that performed at both shows.
Yeah.
So I don't know if
He
it's
was
gonna.
also there when they
Oh
got
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
American
Okay.
There he is.
award.
Oh,
The
wonderful.
Americano award.
Okay. So I just was looking for a picture. Actually, I was looking for that plane picture.
Yeah, he's from Troutman here in North Carolina.
Oh
That's
wow.
I know him
Is
from
he?
here in North Carolina.
Uh,
Also,
so that was a cute picture. I just saw the two of them.
I haven't seen it. It hasn't appeared here. But can you put it on the page?
Oh, I don't know what I thought it was. I thought it was my screensaver.
No, I don't see it, love.
Showing
Well,
it's
no,
like,
your camera's off anyway.
Yeah.
well, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to keep you all. I
Well,
thought that happens when I try to do something during the show.
yeah. Judy, I have a question for
Oh,
you.
there it
There
is.
you go.
There it is.
Great picture. Love it. Oh, look at Raul.
Thank you for pointing that out, that my camera was off. Thank you. Okay.
Hey,
I'm
Judy,
the blonde here.
Judy,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
wanted to ask you, the picture
Ma'am.
that you had of Raul before, it looked like he was sitting in an airplane seat.
Yes, yes, that's the
Where did
one I
you,
was
where did
trying
you
to
get that?
find. Okay, so that's why I was trying to find it, because I usually get my pictures from one of the Facebook set of photos or Instagram set of photos, either under Raul or the Mavericks.
Mhm.
And that photo, we decided the two gentlemen that are sitting on either side of him, one of them, somebody said was the prior merchandise manager, Vid
Oh,
Vela.
Vid,
Yeah.
Yes. No,
Vid.
I had never seen that picture. I mean, Judy comes out with some really
but
obscure
that's why I
stuff.
was busy looking for it, and I came up with this one instead. I
That's a
didn't
good
find it.
picture.
This is a good one too.
I
Be
didn't
sure to
find
put
it yet.
it on the page tonight on the for Malo Monday, Judy.
Well, I'd like to post this video. I chose the video I recorded for we should stories we could tell, because
Um,
it shows the whole audience out on the lawn. So I thought
I
that
just
Oh,
love
okay.
all the pictures.
The New York concert or the Long Island concert?
yeah, I still have some videos from that and from the one in April at the Beacon. So I was like looking at those, trying to, so
I know
just there.
everybody's going to agree with me today. There was a picture on the page today. I can't remember which one it was, but it
Oh,
was just a Raul singing. And
don't
I
know.
know Matt, I know everybody's going to agree with me. There's a lot of good looking people, don't get me wrong. But
They're right
Raul,
here.
yes, yes. But Raul, I'm sorry, was just the most beautiful, gorgeous,
Oh, Jesus.
handsome,
Here we go again.
stunning. Just I mean everything about him, just everything. His smile, his hair, his skin, his eyes, his movement, his dress, his voice, his talent, his laughter. I mean, I'm going to stop. I mean, what it is. I know you
I'm
know.
agreeing with you. I'm
Yeah.
shaking.
I
I'm
just
nodding. I'm shaking because there's a.
and then when you're in front of him and all of that, you're just like you just puddle, a puddle, a puddle. You'll survive if he doesn't sing. If he sings, yeah, you're out. Man, sex on legs, I called.
Well,
Man,
I
I
always liked.
heard that.
I
But
never heard that.
yes,
I
since
always
you put it
liked
like that. And
Edwina titled him McHandsome. So I
yeah,
like
but see,
Edwina's
Oh, yeah.
title.
Yeah.
everything I just said doesn't even encompass him as a person, the man, the conversation, the sincerity, the authenticity. Now take it to his personality. Now, even if you never meet him, all those things, but then if you have a conversation with him or get to experience him one on one in a conversation, there, oh my, get the shovel and pick me up off the floor. Yeah, sorry, Randy. I know it's a lot for you.
Randy been I
It's just
always compliment Randy. I always compliment Randy.
wonderful,
That
wonderful,
photo of
human,
yours.
wonderful, wonderful person. Just such a wonderful, beautiful, gorgeous, loving person, talented person. Just, I can't, I, anyhow, thank you all for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you for loving Raul the way that I love Raul and affirming that I'm not crazy.
You're not
Thank
crazy.
you, Potter,
We
for
never
this.
said that.
Thank you for this shirt, Mark Potter. I love this shirt and my card and my gifts. That was, again, so kind of you. Everybody go to the page, and if you can, send a little something to Lorenzo, help out his family. You get one less, box of chicken nuggets this week, whatever. But look at Bob Collins.
What did he say?
Wherever
Does he
Bob
need to
Collins
go in timeout again?
having secondhand embarrassment for me. Mand Rawson says, "You're not crazy." There you go. She has spoken, and she has a
He's
life
humoring
size.
you.
She has a life size of Raul. So see, if Mand says I'm not wrong, I'm not wrong. There you go. I'll challenge anybody to tell me I'm wrong, and then say
Well,
it to my.
you can get those life-size characters of people with a
I'm going
picture.
to.
You have to for your carpool lane. You have to have.
I just
one for
have to
your
kind of
carpool.
do it in secrecy, and then it has to show up, and I have to play dumb.
Actually, there's some Southeast Asian companies who can replicate him for you
Oh,
on various degrees.
I was gonna say on the
man,
blow up doll.
man was looking for a duvet cover.
Well,
Just say
that could be done. It's just a graphic print. And you can have it. Just get the fabric and then have it made into a duvet cover,
my
or
neighbor's
get
daughter's
where
always
it's a
walking
sheet
around
or
with a
something.
blanket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
even if it's just a flat sheet. If you can find the flat sheet, then you can have the flat sheet made into the duvet.
bath towels. Just saying.
There you go, Anna.
Options. We like
One way to
options.
sleep with him.
Are you listening to this, man? Oh, it's wonderful. Anyhow, thank you all for being here today. I appreciate
you.
I hope
Thank
Joe
you for being here and
I
hosting
hope
us.
Joni will be able to be here tomorrow and do meditation with us. If not tomorrow, we'll do it another night. But we will all definitely be here tomorrow. I hope everybody who's under the weather feels better.
Amen.
Keep praying for everybody to get back to 100%. Oh, man said I got a towel of him. You would. Of course you did.
Wow.
I know. She's impressive, man. I tell you. I wish I would have known Mand a lot sooner. But anyhow, y'all have a wonderful evening. I'll see you
Thank you.
tomorrow. Happy Malo Monday.
Love you. Thank you.
And remember, remain Malo strong always. Bye, everybody. Good night.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
Randy.
Hasta mañana.